smoking gelato right now, you know what I'm talking about?
Xavier, Jordan.
$20 a blunt. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't no silver spoon. The realest nigga in the room. Got it off the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The realest nigga in the room. My shit. The realest nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My nigga in the room before I knew where I was at. We were catching Noble, I was on the block chasing stacks. I was in the schoolhouse, had that scrap in my backpack. Teacher get on the nigga ass, fuck it, I'm skipping class. Ayy, back to the block, I'm back to the hood, it's back to the bacon, nigga. Back to the bacon. Now I ain't playing, I ride with the K, and it's all safety, nigga. The richest nigga in the room without a bank account. The realest nigga when I move, X said battery. I ain't gotta shout, ain't gotta make no noise. I just made one phone call and hit up my boy. You know yo come through in that 2-seater. He got Vino with him, that boy got 2 hits. I just hit Lil Savage up, he blowing reefer. City got a new plug and he cheap. He Sosa just shot me a text, got what I wanted. Told him pull up, I got cash, don't do no front. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't no silver spoon. The realest nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The realest nigga in the room. My shit. The realest nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My move. The realest nigga in the room and I ain't gotta lie. Nigga crawl a can, he gotta die. Put that on Mom Deuce, you know that I'm talking. Shout out to that Deuce, my little nigga bloody. Still in the mound with some folks, nigga. In my crib, niggas cut throat, nigga. You know what the bid, come and get a boat. I got gas, I got rigid, I got blow. In the summertime, I'm still serving snow. DJ for the high, I don't do the low. Can with the move if it make a profit. That boy coming brown, so we call it block. Steak props, ABM, but the team's the rock. I'm like Shaq to the youngins, I still get the blocks. All these bitches jockey, whole team fly like choppers. And we came with choppers, these big necks just like whoppers. I wanna be the richest nigga in the room. Got it out the mud, ain't no silver spoon. The realest nigga in the room. Got it out the block, I came a long way from a goon. The richest nigga in the room. The realest nigga in the room. My shit. The realest nigga in the room. The richest nigga in the room. My move.
Stop a nigga like me, nigga. You never be fly as me, nigga. I used to butt down a P, nigga. Just to run up me some cheese, nigga. Listen to me when I speak, nigga. I say you hope I'm a priest, nigga. Yeah, I'm a priest to the streets, nigga. Listen to me, we gon' eat, nigga. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Pull up and hop out that Fendi truck. Flex on these bitches with no muscle. You know it blood on my Fendi buckle.
Drips on my nigga, codeine in my liver. I'm smoking that fruit in my pedal like Skittles. Bonding you niggas won't pick up my drip. But then the bill like school dismissal. Just caught a bum, no missile. Nigga try to do me, I'm healer. You know I ain't lying, no symbol. Money with bitches that simple. Bowls in the kitchen, no dishes. All about bread like Jiffy. Clumsy with the weed, I'm tripping. Shawty got it for the low, let's get it.
Get in the guapo. Nigga, we pass it like Rondo. OJ in that Bronco. We smoking gelato. We smoking that game. The bitch with the ass. She ride like 6 flames. We counting the cash. Nigga, I fuck him, you love him. My nigga, I'm a hustler. Get cake like a muffin. Hot in the oven. Ace money got brains. Nigga, we popping them tags. Nigga, pull up in that chain. She in love with the swag. Thank God for the blessing. Blue sheets, salad dressing. Jugging finessing. Fucked her in second.
Don't shit stop a nigga like me, nigga. You never be fly as me, nigga. I used to bust down a P, nigga. Just to run up me some cheese, nigga. Listen to me when I speak, nigga. I say you hope I'm a priest, nigga. Yeah, I'm a priest to the streets, nigga. Listen to me, we gon' eat, nigga. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Pull up and hop out that Fendi truck. Flex on these bitches with no muscle. You know with blood on my Fendi buckle. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Hey, I look like I'm worth about $1 million. I'm loaded, my sweat through the ceiling. I got this shit off of drug dealing. Rats all on me like I came out the bank. We turned up, he just broke out of paint. Told my engineer don't turn it down. Toss it to blue, told him break it down. Back to back, rolling up out of pound. Got some little gangster come out the mouth. Shoot around me when I'm out of town. Soon as I hit him, it got around. Fuck all these niggas who doubted us. Bitch, I went 4 years without a fuck. I do not give a fuck, no nigga killing us. I know you broke, you ain't feeling us. My life expensive, I live it up. These niggas wishing I give it up. Still the same shit, I can't switch it up. These niggas bitches, they switching up. Gucci the lure, I switch it up. Racks, packs, switch it up. Run it up, run it up. Your life ain't worth shit but $100. 4-0 don't pull up without it. No limit, we bout it. Strong, got it, clouded. Nigga, come through in the out it. Don't shit stop a nigga like me, nigga. You never be fly as me, nigga. I used to bust down a P, nigga. Just to run up me some cheese, nigga. Listen to me when I speak, nigga. I say you hope I'm a priest, nigga. Yeah, I'm a priest to the streets, nigga. Listen to me, we gon' eat, nigga. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Pull up and hop out that Fendi truck. Flex on these bitches with no muscle. You know with blood on my Fendi buckle. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I look like I'm worth about $1 million. I'm loaded, my sweat through the ceiling. I got this shit off of drug dealing.
I used to buy a gun, now I got 2. Had to change location, feel hit the spot. Got me a new plug and it still get drunk. Get the gas from the best crop. Bitch got the biggest ass and the best top. Drop 10 on the drop top. Did 110 when I left the lot.
I want that drip in that marinara, and 50 on me like a Zebo. Try to put it so good, but don't wanna fuck it, don't come with the detail. Got rid of my old plug, hopped on the plane, we got me another one. Night about full of ones, overflooded, gotta go get me another one. Relocate the spot, the night getting hot, and I know them bitches coming in. About the dividends in the Benjamin, a nigga might have to go kill a friend. Panamera on the Roy Royce, drop top on the Wraith. 150K, I need a higher place, I had to pay at the same. I used to buy a gun, now I got 2 Glocks. Trapped at mama house, now I got 2 spots. All this ice on, I need a flu shot. But don't reach, cause they probably get your crew shot.
I used to stash the ones in the shoebox. I used to buy a gun, now I got 2 Glocks. Had to change location, feel hit the spot. Got me a new plug and it still get drunk. Get the gas from the best crops. Bitch got the biggest ass and the best top. Drop 10 on the drop top. Did 110 when I left the lot. I dropped 10 on that roller watch. Then I blew 10 when I left the spot. I made 10 at another spot. We dropped 10 at your beach spot. I got 30 at your whole house. I got bowls at your mama house. On the low, I stashed that 40 in the fender, nigga. Out of state to state in different runners, nigga. In the mouth like a dentist. And I ain't saying shit like a witness, He ain't get the picture. Milk carton ain't missing. You know, I used to stash the ones in the shoebox. I used to buy a gun, now I got 2 Glocks. Had to change location, feel hit the spot. Got me a new plug and it still get drunk. Get the gas from the best crops. Bitch got the biggest ass and the best top. Drop 10 on the drop top. Did 110 when I left the lot.
trippin', been trippin', see all of my niggas been trippin'. Been trippin', see all of my niggas been trippin'. So your ass off and trippin', so your ass without the plastic. Man, I got a house to store, damn, my niggas been trippin'. Got a 9 to 5, nigga, what you call that shit, that's trappin'. Trappin', see all of my niggas been trappin'. So your ass off and trappin', so your ass without the plastic, damn. If you got a 9 to 5, what you call that shit, that's trappin'. Nigga about the body off speed. This shit need a
Yeah, came from the corner, nigga. Bustin' pounds of marijuana, nigga. I just came from Arizona, nigga. Went to Denver, ran across a plug. Way back in 10, I was selling drugs. I'm a street nigga, get plenty love. Fucked out some rats with my Fendi plug. Still trying to run up a Bentley truck. Back in the day, I was getting it up. Now every day, nigga, live it up. I ain't make shit off this rap shit. I'm in the trap with the lemon squeeze. Bitch, I came up off of selling peas. I know some niggas who copy keys. I know some niggas that were trapping, nigga. Now they locked up and they copping pleas. Bustin' jug while I'm in the street. These Gucci's on the nigga feet. If I'm broke, then I can't sleep. Run it up, bitch, I gotta eat. I know these niggas can't take me. Never let no nigga make me. Never let no bitch break me. Never let no nigga hate me.
Been trippin', see all of my niggas been trippin'. So your ass off and trippin', so your ass without the plastic. Man, I got a house to store, damn, my niggas been trippin'. Got a 9 to 5, nigga, what you call that shit, that's trappin'. Trappin', see all of my niggas been trappin'. So your ass off and trippin', so your ass without the plastic, damn. If you got a 9 to 5, what you call that shit?
Yo, what up, Cam? What's good?
What's the word, H?
Nigga, Teofimo, nigga. That nigga's back. Teofimo shocked the world, bruh. Again. He did it twice, man. I got a lot of respect for Teo, bro. I can't deny it. Like, the dude proved me wrong again. You know what I'm saying?
This time is the biggest statement because he dominated.
But even with that Loma fight, when Teofimo beat Lomachenko, he was a big underdog in that fight, bro.
Right.
At that time, they had Lomachenko ranked #1 pound for pound on ESPN, and Teo beat him. And now he does it again, bro. Everybody was counting him out, bro.
This time it just was a better performance. Like he did the same shit against Lomo, but he's outclassed Josh Taylor last night.
Like he really punished Josh Taylor. Yeah. I think he beat him even worse than how he beat Lomachenko.
He did. He landed double the punches Josh Taylor landed. It was 82 to 158.
It was a one-sided ass whooping, bro. We got to give respect to Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, bro, is now the lineal super lightweight champion. Teofimo Lopez, he beat the #1 guy at the time in Lomachenko in the lightweight division. Now he moved up to 140, and he beat the top guy at 140. So now he's a two-time lineal champion. Teofimo Lopez is amazing, bro. He dominated Josh Taylor last night. He beat the fuck out of Josh Taylor. He whipped his ass, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's like Teofimo is the man at 140, bro. He got a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? He could fight against possibly Tank Davis if Tank Davis want to challenge him. I know Floyd Mayweather, he said that's the fight he want for Tank Davis is a fight with Teofimo Lopez. So Mayweather, he knew Lopez. I believe Mayweather, he was picking Lopez to beat Josh Taylor in his fight because he wanted Tank Davis to fight against Lopez. Lopez got a lot of options. Everybody's talking about Lopez. Lopez, he's the hottest thing in boxing again. He's the hottest thing in boxing once again, bro. I got to give Teo credit. The man, he taking risk. He's taking chances, bro. Ain't nobody else really doing shit like that. He's the underdog. Devin Haney, he's never been an underdog in a fight. Even Shakur has never been an underdog in no fights. Teofimo Lopez was the underdog in 2 fights against Lomachenko and against Josh Taylor, and Teofimo shocked the world, bro. That's amazing, bro. I can't even lie. I got to give it to Teo, bro.
Facts.
T.O. went out there. He took care of business. T.O. fought his heart out, bruh. T.O. redeemed himself. The nigga, that's redemption. You know what I'm saying? Everybody counted Teofimo out. They said he was washed up. He was finished after that Cambosis fight. His fight with Sandor Martin. Everybody said T.O. lost that fight. And now T.O. comes up and he beats Josh Taylor, a man that was undisputed at 140, the lineal champion, the number one guy in the weight division. Josh Taylor, he beat Regis Prograis. And everybody talk about how good Regis is, that Regis is a dog. Regis would destroy Devin Haney. That's what everybody was saying. But Josh Taylor beat Regis, beat him. Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez. He beat him. He dropped him 2 times in that fight. He couldn't drop Teofimo. Like, dude, he was going to probably have to kill Teofimo last night, bro. T already said that he had a dream that he died in the ring and shit, that he died. T.O. was talking real crazy. Josh Taylor couldn't even intimidate Teofimo. He tried everything, bro, to get to T.O. It didn't work.
Right.
T.O. was a man on a mission last night, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. I did not expect that fight to go like that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Josh Taylor was gonna do much more, but Teofimo, I believe, was neutralizing him. Teofimo,
once he found his range, it was cooked because he wasn't going in like that. And then it was like you said, Josh Taylor was trying to come forward and shit, but T.O., he not necessarily saying he was standing his ground in the inside.
Man,
I seen that shit early. I'm like, Josh was getting good work in, but T.O. was landing. I'm like, shit.
He was landing power shots. T.O. was landing power shots, bro. T.O. was really hungry for this fight. You could tell, man. He trained real hard for this fight. T.O. did not get tired at all, my nigga. Even in the 12th round, that was probably T.O.'s best round in the fight. He really punished Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor might be done after that, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He took an ass whooping.
To me, his best round was, I think, was it round 3? I think he landed. That was another telling round too, because he came out and because people thought Josh had won the first 2 rounds, so he was like, okay, and he came out and he outlanded Josh by like double punches. It was like 20. He landed 20 punches to like Josh 8.
You said which round was that?
The 3rd round.
Oh, the 3rd round. That's probably where the fight started to change.
Yeah, that's when T.O. got comfortable.
He started making his adjustments in that round because Josh was trying to, outwork him in the first 2 rounds. He was trying to fight on the inside, get kind of dirty with him, and trying to, smother Teofimo shots. But I believe T.O. started to make his adjustments, like you said, and started to find his range, started to put those punches together, man.
And it wasn't helping Josh because he kept trying to smother him. But at the same time, when he was doing that, he wasn't. It was taken away from the punches he was throwing too, because he's not at that point. He's not sitting down on his punches. None of that.
All right. Well, Rubsky said I had it 9-3. T.O. and most maybe 8-4. That's impressive, bro. That's impressive when you dominate a champion like that. A fighter like Josh Taylor, who was undefeated, who was undisputed, was a hell of a fighter until T.O. whooped him. I mean, we did see some flaws in Josh Taylor in his last fight, though. His last fight with Jack Catterall. A lot of people thought Josh Taylor lost that fight, but Josh Taylor got the victory. He got the decision. You know what I'm saying? And look what T.O. did with him. T.O. was the first person to beat Josh Taylor. Teofimo was hungry as fuck for this fight, bro. This was like the old T.O., the T.O. that fought against Loma. He was focused. He was locked in for this one, bro. That fight was like do or die for Teofimo. If Teofimo would have lost this fight, bro, nigga, a lot of people would have said he was done. Teofimo was in a must-win situation, just like he said after the fight. He said pressure make diamonds. He said he had to put a lot of pressure on himself so he could perform at the highest level, and it looked like that's exactly what he did, bro. He put the spotlight on himself.
Yep.
Even Tio after his last fight, he doubted it. He doubted himself. Tio said, "Do I still got it?" Because he expects more from himself. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I think that's why Tio questioned himself. Like, man, I'm supposed to do better than this. I'm better than this. You know what I mean? And he definitely proved it last night, bro. Because Tio looked like a much better fighter last night than his last two fights. His last two fights with who's that with? Who was the last fight with? What's his name? Sander Martin. He really didn't look too good in that fight. And like I said earlier, a lot of people said Teofimo lost. He lost that fight to Sander Martin. He looked like a different fighter yesterday, bro.
Yeah, man. He looked, like I said, he looked like that nigga, man. He looked like
pound for pound. He looked like he's one of the best fighters in boxing last night, bro, because he beat one of the best guys. Yo, shout outs to Taco. Taco said, T.O. is back. It's the return of the takeover. Teofimo Lopez, two-time lineal champion, former undisputed lightweight champion. He was undisputed, bro. Teofimo, he beat Lomachenko. Teofimo is the youngest undisputed champion in the four-belt era, bro. Not Devin Haney. They took that away from Tio. Tio beat Richard Comey, knocked him out. Teofimo, he beat Lomachenko when Lomachenko was the number one lightweight in boxing. And now Teofimo beat Josh Taylor, the number one super lightweight in the world, bro. Teofimo, look at his resume. Teofimo, bro, could be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. He already beat Lomachenko, became the undisputed lightweight champion. Then Teofimo went up to 140, became the lineal and the WBO champion. The Ring Magazine, bro. We got to give Tio credit, bro. We got to give Tio all of his credit, bro. He deserves it. As the underdog, bro. What other young fighter you know that's doing that, bro? Only 25 years old. Teofimo Lopez. He beat Lomachenko when Lomachenko was the unified lightweight champion. When Lomachenko was ranked number one pound for pound, Teofimo dethroned him. And now he dethroned Josh Taylor as the underdog. He shocked the world. Teofimo. He shook up the world. He shook up the world. Crazy, bro. Now Teofimo is a free agent. He got so many options. Everybody talking about Tio. Tio could go fight against Tank Davis. Tio could fight against Devin Haney. He could fight against Rolly. Teofimo could fight against Adrian Broner. Teofimo could fight against Regis Prograis. He got so many options, bro. Tio right now.
Go ahead. Look, that nigga Tio beat 3 active world champions. I don't think nobody at his age did that.
Because Tio take chances, bro. Him and his dad, bro, they take chances. They take the risk. You feel me? Ain't nobody else doing that shit as the underdog fighting niggas. Ain't nobody doing that at 25, bro. Tio was supposed to lose that fight, bro. Last night, bro. He was supposed to lose, bro, to Lomachenko. Nobody gave that man a shot. Nobody gave that man an opportunity. And for Tio to go out there and do what he did, bro, he deserves all the respect in the fucking world, bro. Ain't nobody taking risk like Teofimo, bro. And think about it, Devin Haney, he came up. Devin Haney really made a name for himself by beating the guys that Tio fought against. Devin Haney made a name for himself by beating Cambosis, the man that Tio lost to, the man that Tio fought against. And then Devin Haney went to go fight Lomachenko, the man that Tio beat. So he's kind of like fighting the guys that Tio fought already. Tio already did, you know what I mean? I mean, I respect Tio, bro. I respect what he did, bro. Teofimo proved me wrong. He did it again. The first time he did it was against Lomachenko. I thought Loma was going to beat Tio. Tio proved me wrong. Shocked the world. I thought Josh Taylor was going to beat Tio. Tio proved me wrong again. Shocked the world 2 times, bro, in his young career at only 25, man. Shout outs to Teofimo Lopez, the takeover, bro. He's back. You did that, Tio. Congratulations, man. We gonna give you all your credit, bro. For real, bro. He earned that shit, bro. He earned that shit, nigga. Give that man his flowers. Beat Lomachenko when Loma was the #1 pound for pound. When Lomachenko was the unified champion, Teofimo is the youngest undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, bro. Give that man that credit. He did that shit, bro. He got his shit the hard way, Teofimo. He got his shit out the mud, him and his daddy, bro. And he never left his dad to do that shit. He didn't have to leave his dad, my nigga. Look at that shit, bro. He could have fired his dad, got another trainer, and did that shit. But nah, he stuck with his dad. T.O., I got, man, solid, bro. Solid T.O., bro.
He's stuck with his game plan, too. He ain't falling into no traps or nothing last night. He stuck to his game plan.
He was locked in. He was focused, bro. T.O. was focused like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Stuck to his game plan. He was smart. He didn't do the same shit he did against Cambosis. He wasn't fighting all reckless, being all wild and shit. T.O. fought a hell of a fight last night, man. Unbelievable performance, bro. Teofimo, man, you got to give that man, you got to give him his credit. You think T.O. the best at 140 right now? Would you give him that credit? Would you say the top dog at 140?
I mean, based just off the him taking the ring championship, yeah, he's gonna be the #1 guy at 140. So I don't know why you feel me. Even if you don't think he's #1 at 140, is debatable. So yeah, he up there.
You think he got the best win out of anybody at 140?
Exactly.
Some people will probably say that, oh man, Regis could beat T.O., but T.O. beat the man that beat Regis.
Right.
T.O. got a better win. He got 2 better wins than Regis Prograis. T.O. got a better resume. T.O. was undisputed at 135 pounds, and now T.O. is the lineal champion at 140. Regis ain't never was a lineal champion at 140. Regis, the only person he beat was Jose Zepeda. No disrespect, Regis. Shout outs to you. But T.O. beat the guy that beat you. You know what I mean? So we got to give T.O. his credit. He did something you couldn't do, and that's beat up Josh Taylor. Not only did he beat him, he beat his ass. T.O. destroyed that nigga. T.O. was fucking up Josh Taylor last night. He beat the shit out of Josh Taylor, bro. Teofimo destroyed Josh Taylor last night, bro. He punished that man, bro. I don't think Josh Taylor will ever be the same after that, my nigga. For real, T.O. crushed that nigga. T.O. was putting hands on him. T.O. was beating him up. That motherfucker T.O. was looking strong last night. He was looking fast. T.O. was putting his punches together, my nigga. He was mixing it up. He was going to the body. He was going upstairs. And T.O. is only 25, bro. So T.O. is only going to get better and better. Now, I think T.O. is more humble than before. Now, T.O. has learned from his mistakes, from what he did after that Loma fight. When T.O. beat Loma, he got the big head. And that shit got to him because he was young. He was only 23. He became a star overnight when he beat Loma. But now Teofimo has more experience, bro. He learned from his mistakes. He's not going to fuck up again. I don't see T.O. fucking up again, bro. Making those same mistakes that he did after he beat Loma. You know what I mean? Now, T.O., I want T.O. to enjoy this victory with his family, with his son. I know T.O., even when he got on the microphone, he said he got another fight coming up in court with his ex-wife. You know what I mean? So even Tio said something about retirement. What you thought about that? Tio said he gonna retire. Do you believe that? He said he put out a post on Instagram and said my career is over. He said I'm gonna retire on top. That's what he
I'm
said.
not believing that shit.
Why too much money on the table? They gonna be offering Teofimo millions, nigga. They coming at Tio with big offers now, bro. Teofimo is actually one of the biggest names in American boxing. Teofimo is a top 10 fighter, you know, as far as his popularity in America, like the American fighters, the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevensons, Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis, you know, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. Tio up there with the biggest names in boxing as far as American fighters, for sure.
Facts.
And now he got his momentum back, bro. Now he got the juice again. He got the juice, Tio. That's crazy, bro. But that's why a nigga love boxing. You never know what can happen, bro. Everybody was riding off Teofimo, bro. And Teofimo went out there and took care of business, man. Amazing, bro.
Yep.
Amazing performance by Teofimo, man. He was unbelievable last night, bro. I seen boxing skills, bro. That was the old Tio that beat Loma last night. Even better than that last night, bro. Brick City Bomber says Tio definitely was in a different state of mind last night. He fought fearless. Man, he was locked in. He was focused. He look amazing, bro. Unfucking-leavable. Unfucking-leavable, Teofimo Lopez. Man, shout outs to Tio, bro. He's back. It's the return of the takeover. Teofimo Lopez, nigga. Oh, shit. I can't believe this shit, bro. The takeover is back, bro. He's back on top. Taco K, he not going nowhere. It's about who giving him a bag. Man, PBC coming after Teofimo. Showtime. Al Heyman. PBC. Floyd Mayweather. They want to make a fight with Teofimo Lopez and Tank Davis. DAZN is coming at Teofimo. They trying to make a fight with Teofimo and Ryan Garcia already at 140. Teofimo and Ryan Garcia. Teofimo versus Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Don King is trying to make that fight happen. Everybody talking about Tio. They talking about Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. Another possible fight. So right now, Tio is like in a driver's seat, bro. You got options. Devin Haney want to fight you. Bill Haney showed up to your fight for a reason. Floyd Mayweather, PBC, Al Heyman, they said they want you to fight against Tank Davis, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Adrian Broner calling you out. Ryan Garcia want to fight you. Ryan Garcia said he want to fight. Ryan Garcia got exposed like a motherfucker. You seen that shit? You seen what Bernard Hopkins put out? Bernard Hopkins showed when he was in Ryan Garcia's locker room after the fight, and he was there to support Ryan Garcia. He hugged him and everything, and Ryan Garcia said no, everybody left him and all type of shit. Bernard Hopkins, he posted the video on his Instagram. He said, what the fuck is Ryan Garcia talking about? We was there for him. Ryan Garcia is a sore loser. He trying to blame Oscar De La Hoya. He trying to blame Bernard Hopkins for why he lost to Tank Davis. They the ones that told him not to even take the fight. So I'm going to ask you right now, Cam, what fight you think is the best for Teofimo Lopez, homie? Or what you think is the biggest fight? All right, Teofimo Lopez with Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez with Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez with Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez with Rolly, Teofimo Lopez versus Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Am I missing somebody? Or that's all the names?
Yeah, he did post this shit on his Instagram.
He did? You seen that? He was like, nigga, what
the
fuck? He
just posted it 2 hours ago, too. Like
it was another one, too. He posted a couple of videos, nigga.
Yeah.
So Ryan Garcia is a sore loser. Oh, look at G-Bo. G-Bo said, get that Ryan Garcia bag. Get that bag with Ryan Garcia. That's going to be big money. Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. Teofimo got options. Now 140 starting to heat up, bro. Because Teo is back on top. Teo got the belt. You got Ryan Garcia up there. You got Devin Haney trying to move up there now. He's trying to get a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? Now Devin Haney going up to 140. I seen Bill Haney did an interview yesterday, and they was like, Bill Haney, you said that y'all was gonna stay at 135, during Shakur's last fight. Y'all was gonna stay at 135 the whole year. And now Bill Haney, he's switching. He's switching up. He's like, man, we've been at 135 forever. He said it's about time Devin Haney move up to 140. So now they talking about moving up to 140. They trying to get that T.O. fight.
All right.
Bill, Haney did show up to the T.O. fight. Haney, he's showing that they interested in that T.O. fight. Who you got in that fight, T.O. Devin Haney?
That'd be a motherfucker, man. Two young live legs. They both got live legs, so it'd be interesting.
Who would you pick though?
Shit, based off that T.O. last performance, I'm going with T.O., bro.
For real?
Yeah. Fuck that. He dominated Josh Taylor, bro. I don't give a fuck. He just went out and schooled that nigga.
Smoke that nigga. T.O.
I feel like Devin Haney could win that fight, but if you going off their last fights, T.O. is winning that fight.
Hell nah, bro. If Devin Haney bring his ass straight up from 35 to fight T.O., he getting his ass beat. And matter of fact, why don't he do it? Hey, there's no excuses why he can't do it. He got the WBO strap. He could become the direct mandatory. So I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. Ain't no way you can get out of this, nigga. Nigga, take that T.O. smoke. Nigga, you want to see Shakur? Talk moving up, nigga. I don't want to see no Ru Prograis. I don't want to see no Rolly. Nigga, I don't want to see the nigga go up and go fight T.O., nigga. The nigga y'all was calling out. Now, nigga, I ain't seen him do no interview after the fight. I haven't seen no pre-fight interview with Bill. The niggas, it looked like the niggas was ducking the interviews, nigga.
No, I seen him. He did a couple of interviews, Taco. He did a couple of it. He did a couple of. He was like, he said something. He's like, "Oh, we want that fight." And then Bill Haney, he said he wants that fight.
We gonna see, cause nigga, hey, them niggas be capping too much for me, bro. I can't believe them niggas, nigga, until the shit get announced. I can't take it. I can't take word from Henderson, bro. Them niggas lost all credibility with me. Them niggas said they was gonna fight.
They did show up to that fight for a reason, though, Taco. He showed up to that fight for a reason last night.
Man, them niggas showed up to the Ryan Garcia fight too, nigga. Them niggas, bro. It's a smoke ring age, bro.
But they wanted T.O. to beat Josh Taylor. So they wanted T.O. to win, and T.O. won. They wanted Ryan Garcia to beat Tank so they could fight Ryan, but Tank won.
They was hoping T.O. looked it bad, bro. I think that they was gonna try to go after T.O. regardless, bro. Now that he beat that nigga ass like that, bro, I bet you, bro, them niggas try to go after somebody else, bro. I bet you 50 push-ups. Them niggas don't try to get that smoke next, bro. They gonna talk about, oh, we need to get a
they
fight.
Always wanted that fight with Teofimo though, Taco. You remember, dog? We was going back and forth for years with T.O. and them, bro.
I know.
I think they want that T.O. fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's why he was riding around looking for T.O. Senior. Remember? That's why he was driving around Las Vegas looking for T.O. Senior. They want that fight, bro. That's why Devin Haney was pulled up on T.O. talking shit to him. You could tell when they want to fight. You know what I mean? You know when they don't want to fight the way they acted with Shakur. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We gonna see. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. I guarantee you, watch. You gonna be like, you was right, Taco. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas gonna try to fight somebody else, bro. Them niggas seen that performance, bro. Nigga, and T.O. I think T.O. was smart by coming in. I think he came in at he weighed right at 40. And I think that might have been smart of him because he knew Taylor was gonna be a big nigga. You feel me? So I think that might have been something that they did on purpose. You know what I'm saying? To try to be a little bit big. Going into the fight. So T already fit in the divisions. I mean, he already had one more fights and shit. His first fight, he went up there to fight T.O. I just don't believe they said that they wanted to fight for how long. Like, nigga, you can't keep fooling me, bro. Keep on going for the open door. So they're gonna have to, if Devin Haney going to show me that they want that fight. Nigga.
I remember when Devin Haney and T.O. met up that one time, and they was talking shit.
Why Devin went at the fight? You know what I'm saying? Why his daddy had to go up there? Nigga, why you running the ring, nigga, like you did with everybody else, nigga? Why Bill one, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm cool, bro.
You seen Devin Haney was in? Hey, Taco, you seen Devin? Hey, Taco, you can hear me?
Easy work. Them niggas gonna try to fight Worley. Watch, I guarantee you, bro.
Yo, you can hear me, Taco?
Try to fight Rolly or some shit, bro. Rolly, or they gonna try to get an easy touch, bro. Ruru.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Go that route. Because nigga, if you could show up to Ruru fight, why you couldn't show up to T.O.?
Hey, Taco, you can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Taco, you know Devin Haney was in Houston yesterday, and he ran into Shakur Stevenson at a pool party. And Shakur Stevenson seen him. Shakur Stevenson sent the bottle to Devin Haney. And, you know, they come out with, like, the big old signs and shit when you send somebody a bottle. And Shakur Stevenson sent a sign.
Send the contract, nigga.
He said sign the contract to Devin Haney with a bottle. You know, he sent it to Devin Haney yesterday in Houston. They was in the club together, Taco. And Shakur sent that nigga a bottle, and he told that nigga, let's fight. Like, sign the fucking contract in front of everybody. And Devin Haney ain't said nothing.
Bro, that nigga's a bitch, bro. That's what I'm saying.
It's on video. And his homies, he was there with a bunch of his homies and his brother and shit. And nobody said nothing to Shakur. Shakur was staring at that nigga like he was in the ring and shit. He was on that nigga. And Jay Prince's son was there and Big Baby. Shakur was there with Big Baby and Jay Prince's son. And they sent that nigga the message like, nigga, let's fight. And everybody was there. And Devin Haney and his whole team was there. And nobody said nothing to Shakur. Niggas quiet like a church mouse.
That's what I'm saying.
It's on video, Taco. You got to see that shit.
I'm gonna go check it out. But bro, I don't know where bro. Like nigga, that nigga, bro, I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it, bro. Them niggas from Henderson, them niggas don't want no smoke, bro. Them niggas don't.
I think they'll fight T.O. though, Taco. I respect your opinion. I think they will fight T.O. I think they always wanted to fight T.O. But you're right though. You might be right because remember what T.O. said. What happened to that meeting with Bob? Why Devin Haney didn't go to Top Rank to fight T.O. the way he went to Top Rank to go fight against Cambosis?
The petition and shit. Bro, like,
you remember when he said what happened to that meeting with Bob? Why they didn't show up to that meeting with Bob Arum?
They try to catch him slipping, you know what I'm saying? I'm guaranteeing you, Ace, after that performance, bro, they not trying to get in that ring with that nigga, bro. Nigga, we would have put the niggas in the lie detector test, nigga, or some truth serum, nigga. They'll be like, nah, we ain't trying to fight T.O. now, bro. We gonna want to get up.
T.O. do look kind of dangerous now. And T.O. only gonna get better. He only gonna get better from here because his confidence is going up, nigga. Bro, he's more confident now.
Let's think how Lomachenko was tagging him, bro. Like nigga tagging Devin Haney. Nigga, if he getting hit by T.O., nigga, he gonna get out, bro. T.O. got power. And T.O. got some good feet move. He showed some good feet movement, some good head movement. He showed a lot of skills, bro. And I just don't think that with the power that he got now, I don't think that Devin Haney will be ready for that shit, bro. I think he'll fucking knock Devin Haney out.
Here's the thing, Taco, H1 and Cameron. The Lopez's are not stupid. When Bill Haney pulled up on T.O. Sr. after the win, talking about because we didn't know, well, we had a lot of us had Josh Taylor favored because of T.O. Memphis. It didn't have nothing to do with his ring ability.
It had nothing to do with nothing he was doing because niggas were seeing he
did a great job.
And who he was fighting.
T.O. is the man at 140. Bill pulled up on Teofimo Sr. And he said, you want that fight to happen? Well, I want 20 million. I took it as this. I'm putting 20 million out there. I'm putting 20 million out there, but don't use our name as some slick shit and not want to fight us at all. Because I found out Devin is going to the Regis fight.
Yeah, he's sitting ringside. Regis already
he's going to the Regis fight, but your daddy goes to the T.O. fight, but your daddy wants T.O. next, but you're gonna watch Regis.
They scouting
and
two
then you
niggas
and then
out
you
at
in Houston,
140.
then you in Houston by Shakur, like you didn't know Shakur would have been there. So what's really going on? What mind games?
Facts, Jonathan. Facts. He showed up to that man's city where he lived at.
Shakur was gonna be there, nigga.
What mind games are trying to play with us? Y'all can't play mind games with us. Just be straight up.
I'm telling you, bro. That nigga Bill be capping, bro. Them niggas some capping ass niggas, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Them niggas, hey, But Tio, I agree with you what you were saying with Tio saying 20 million. But I think that, to be real, I think that he didn't. I think he had confidence in his son like that, but I think he was kind of like, you feel me? He didn't know, like, but now, bro, I guarantee you, bro, they know they ain't gonna get no 10 million a piece. But nigga, I guarantee you, bro, if they was to sign a contract or something like that, put a contract up, I guarantee you they don't do it. Like, nigga, if they go to the zone with that shit, because Eddie Hearn said he'll do it, they both free agents, nigga. I bet you, nigga, they ain't gonna try to make that fight, bro. Like, to me, bro, Bill Haney showing up to the fight don't mean shit. Like, you feel me? Because it comes down to Devin Haney at the end of the day. Nigga, Dev wasn't there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, you done showed up to a whole bunch of shit with T.O. You know what I'm saying? You done met him at all kind of places and shit, but now all of a sudden you don't want to come to his fight, but you say you want to make a fight with the nigga, bro. Nigga, like, I just don't believe it, bro. The nigga, right now, Devin Haney got to show me, bro.
Here's the thing I'm gonna get a lot of credit for.
That's the type of time I'm on with them Henderson niggas.
Here's the thing I'm gonna give
Henderson
Tio
niggas got to
credit
show me,
for.
bro, that they want to smoke with the real one.
Here's the thing I'm gonna give Tio credit for. He been asking for
that's
that
how
job.
it should be from now on,
He been asking for that Josh
but try
Taylor
to
fight.
cap off niggas' names, bro. They got to prove it to us, bro.
He
Real
been
talk.
asking for that Josh Taylor fight, and he got it, and he won. So I give Tio major props, because he was asking for this fight at 135, and he got it, and he won. So I give him major props.
He dominated. That's what a lot of motherfuckers.
He wasn't just talking to be talking. Yeah, I want to fight Josh Taylor. He been talking about fighting that guy, and he figured that he was gonna beat him. He said, "I'm gonna beat Josh Taylor," and he did all that. He got the fight, and he beat him.
Even the rounds Josh was winning, Tio was still figuring them out. He was still connecting with shit. That's why when I seen that third round, I'm like, shit, yeah, the tide turning. And he turned that motherfucker. He flipped it all the way upside down, everything. Because I think that third round, he outlanded him 20 punches to like 8.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What's up, H Money? How you been?
Yo, what up? What's up with it, EJ, man? Teofimo, man. He's back. He's back. He shocked the world again. He beat Lomachenko when Lomachenko was the unified. Teofimo was the rightful undisputed champion. Teofimo now goes up to 140 and beats Josh Taylor, who is the undisputed champion, the number one guy in the weight division. At only 25 years old, Teofimo is a 2-time lineal champion. That's amazing.
Yeah, most definitely. I was getting shit from everybody because I was saying Tio was going to win. And everyone said, all right, Jet said Tio's going to win. Vote for Josh.
Yeah, everybody counted Tio out. Everybody thought he was done.
I'm not going to lie, EJ. We left him for dead. And not because of his mental stability.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, all right? I'm not here's my outlook on this whole thing, is that what he does outside of the ring is none of my fucking business. It's that simple. What he does in the ring, that's all I'm fucking concerned about.
I mean, to me, it's like Alicia Baumgartner said that shit last night when she was watching the fight. Everybody was concerned about Lopez mental, but what y'all not realizing is that's his driving point.
He said it pretty poignantly last night. Boxing was his first love, and he needs to treat it that way until he decides to leave boxing. So boxing is his first love, and he needs to treat it like his first love. That being said, I don't like the shit that comes out of him and his father's mouth, but I don't care about that. People talk all kinds of shit. They'll talk all the shit they want. I didn't like the shit he said about these people are supporting black fighters only. I didn't like that. But when he gets in the ring, that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters. How he performs in the ring. And I knew that Tio, not only did he have a puncher's chance, he's one of the few boxers that could take Taylor out in one shot. The only other person in that division that I think that can take Taylor out in one shot is probably Prograis. And the last time that Taylor and Prograis fought, it was really, really close, and it was a slobber knocker. This, on the other hand, this was a fucking boxing lesson. Josh Taylor, he He wasn't ready for what Teo had for him. So just plainly put, he was not ready. He underestimated his opponent, and Teo took full advantage of that.
And here's the thing, EJ. I'm a big Regis fan. Regis is from my home state. I'll put Teo as the slight favorite in that fight with Regis.
I actually got Regis. I got Regis slightly favored.
Because the reason why I say that, like I say, I love Regis, but it's just something. If we could consistently get this Teo, I just think I see something a little different. To whereas I see some things that Teo does a whole lot better than Josh Taylor. I think in order for Regis to beat Teo, if the fight was to come off, I think he would have to do a little more than just trying to beat Teo with a punch. Teo can box when he needs to box. He has all the attributes of being a great fighter. Is just, can he keep it together upstairs? That's always the question. It's not really his abilities in the ring. The kid can fight. He's a young, great fighter. Can he gather his bearings and keep it together upstairs? As the thing with Teofimo Lopez, to where a Regis Prograde, he's more stable mental-wise as a fighter. But I think who's better? I think Teo is a better fighter than Regis. I just think Regis keep it all together, and he's mentally strong.
Well, the thing is, with me, I'm gonna give credit where credit's due, and I just think that last night's Teo was an excellent demonstration of classic boxing, where you got a puncher boxer going against a boxer, and the puncher won out. The puncher won out.
639 bottom.
My thing
Grab
is,
one.
my thing with Regis is, and it's like I don't got a dog in that fight. I think Regis has. What the fuck is that?
That's me at work, man. Hey, I just want to say one thing real quick. Hey, but y'all got to remember this, though. I don't think no Triller shit going to happen this time, bro. Like, you feel me? I think that Triller shit kind of fucked the Kambosos fight up, you feel me, to his words. It extended the go extra time to sit out. I don't see that shit happening. I could see that him probably going to court and handle this shit with his wife, and then him getting right back at it, you feel me? I'm saying I think that this time is going to be different. And he'll be going up against a tough opponent. So I think that he'll bring his A game.
I don't doubt that he'll bring his A game with Regis. I do think that Regis' fight style can definitely expose some of the kinks and chinks in Lopez's armor, because Lopez did last night show a few chinks in his armor fighting against Taylor, and Taylor didn't utilize it. Taylor didn't see it. Taylor was too busy worrying about that fucking hook that kept catching him last night. You know, after round 2, fucking Taylor was very worried about them hooks. And that leaping, oh my God, that was such a beautiful thing. That leaping left hook was crazy. That shit was insane the way he came in with that. He can't play that game. Now, if he does that with a Prograis would come in and he'll counter shot that, and that'll hurt because Prograis hit hard too. He hit hard as Teo. So that's going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that fight if that fight gets made. Yeah. Now, mind you, I have Prograis only slightly, mind you, by the slightest sliver above Teo, but that can change. That can change quickly. So, but I was third. Oh man, and I gotta say something. That Munguia fight. What the fuck? Talk about a guy.
He lost.
Knocker, man.
He fucking lost.
Nah. I had it close, man. I had it.
I think he lost. I guess I'm not understanding how he got a unanimous decision and was losing the entire fucking fight. That don't make sense. I don't give a fuck if you knock the nigga down or not. That's some bullshit.
Well, if you knock someone down and don't get knocked down, that's a 10-8 round in your favor. And the fight was close. All right? But if you knock someone down, that's gonna make it in your favor. And there was a couple of rounds there where he did so much damage to Devin Chaco that they could have been like 2, maybe 3 in 8 rounds.
It just was Dermot. He was the better boxer. He just didn't have the stamina to keep up with Munguia.
No.
Man, I am on this motherfucker to eat the crow. Hold on. Hold up. Listen, I picked Josh Taylor in the fight. I fell asleep last night. I get up like 2, 3 in the morning.
That nigga Tio gonna wake your ass up, huh?
Crow is bro. Tio put them motherfucking hands on Josh Taylor.
He dominated that nigga Hebrew.
Dominated but I did say, hold on, Jed. I did say on the other side, if Tio go to that body, like we saw, you know what I'm saying, that straight right to the stomach, he kept hitting him with that motherfucker. I said, if Tio get in the inside and start doing, y'all heard what I said, man. Yeah. But the Crow ate though.
But here's the thing, Brew, and good morning, my brother.
Good morning,
Chalky. Good morning, y'all. Salute to the panel in the watch world. Everybody watching.
It's not that we didn't give Tio a winning or fighting chance when it comes to his boxing ability in the ring. We just say if his mental would hold up in a fight of this magnitude with a guy like Josh Taylor, who's rough and rugged. We didn't say, well, Josh Taylor is just that much better of a fighter than Tio. We didn't say that. We said, can Tio mental hold up? Can he keep it all together for this specific type of fight?
No, ain't no excuses for me, John.
Yeah, but the thing about it, the thing about it is not an excuse, because the thing about it, Tio held his mental together. We never said clear that Josh Taylor was a better fighter.
Right,
we didn't say that.
Right.
You know, if Tio can keep it all together and gather his emotions and stuff, and I think he did. I think he really did.
Didn't he do that shit, man?
He was so calm going into his fight. And I said this, bro. Some guy, a guy told me, no. Matter of fact, on this panel, I forgot the guy's name. No, I say that he got under Josh Taylor's skin in this fight. He pulled the old school mental warfare card on Josh Taylor. He flipped the script.
You know what I was saying? I had an A4 Tio, but you want to know what I saying? I saying like in the 4th round, he just pictured this dude as Loma, bruh. He shut him down.
Basically from the middle round on up, he basically told Josh Taylor, man, you don't have nothing for me.
Nah, I had it
hooks and everything,
round
bro.
3 and after was all Teofimo fucking Lopez.
After round 3 to 12 to me.
That's basically what I had. I had 9 rounds to 3. But Chalky, I was going to say this, Bruce. I was going to say this, right?
Go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. Tio didn't use the jab to the body or go to the body until round 9.
Nope.
No. You ain't see that fight, boy.
No, I see the fight. I watched the fight.
Tio was stabbing him. He came out with a body shot.
I'm going to tell you right now, he was headhunting fucking 75% of the time in all the early rounds.
That's why Josh Taylor, I was so fucking swollen.
That's why I had him 4 rounds. I had him 4 rounds. That was the 4 rounds he won.
Second half
early in the fight, bro. Tio turned up on his ass, bro.
The second half of the fight, bro, Josh Taylor did not know what he wanted to do in that ring last night. He was clueless.
He had
shut him down like he did Loma, bro.
Like what to do.
It's like every time I look at him in his corner, I seen that look on his face, like
Loma had.
Like what I'm gonna go do, or what Devin said. Dad, he knows everything I'm about to do.
First 6 rounds in that Tio fight, bro.
It's like when Devin told his dad, Dad, he knows everything that I'm about to do. It's like I know what I have to do. I'm trying to do everything that I normally do with the attributes I have that works on everybody else. It's not working.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I got a question to ask the panel. What did y'all think about them judges' scores? There's those 2 15-13 rounds. Because the 17, what was it? 17-11 or
17-1, 17-1-11 sound about right.
117-111. That I agree with. But 115-113 What fight were those guys watching?
That's 7-5, ain't it?
That mean Tio had to win the last round, or Josh Taylor getting his belts back.
Yep. Because if he didn't win that last round, you'd have a part of majority draw.
That would have been some bullshit.
And here's the thing, EJ. Here's the thing, EJ. When we get to, we are boxing fans. Mm-hmm. We don't want to get to a situation where every time a good fight or a fight that's made that we want to see, man, I wonder how the judges gonna be in this fight. He shouldn't have to get to that.
I thought of when I saw the name Pasquale up there, I said, "Oh shit!"
It's a good fight. Either guy can win, but if one guy is not on his best night, where the judges play a part. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that we shouldn't even have to discuss. And it seemed like lately, even before the guys step in the ring, that's what we discussing. It can go either way, but what would the judges do? And
it's like they had them motherfuckers in cubicles, but that one was just split. It was two motherfuckers in a cubicle and one judge in one cubicle. They wasn't even watching the motherfucker fight, bro. Because the first time I watched it, it was like it just showed the fight and they cut off. I ain't see no decision, no nothing. Then I go to another one. It was in Hispanic caption. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, dude. Because I looked at it, I saw Josh Taylor. They showed a picture where Josh Taylor looking happy and Tio looking sad. I'm like, oh fuck. That was when I just woke up. I said, oh no, Josh Taylor did not win this fight. I told him, you heard me, I go look at the fight, Tio beat his ass.
I'm gonna tell you, when I saw the name Pasquale up there, I was concerned. I was really concerned because Pasquale been involved in quite a few, I think about 5 or 6 really shady calls in boxing over the years, at least over the past 4 years. Since I came back to boxing. And I'm telling you right now, that name, and then there's this one chick judge that I really can't stand out. I don't know how she's a fucking judge. But all in all, there's about 4 judges that I don't trust whenever I see their names up there. Pasquale is one of them at the top. And it worried me last night. Like, what are we gonna have? Because I wasn't too sure. I thought Taylor was gonna win, and I thought it would be by decision, right? But I thought it would be that by decision because he might get 1 or 2 10-8 rounds. I thought he might knock down Taylor, not knock him out, but knock down Taylor. That's what I was seeing in my head. But
damn, he got this shit off.
Yeah, but he laid such an ass whooping down that he might have got a 10-8 round out of that or 2.
Man, it's like Tio was listening to me, bro. I ain't bullshitting, bro. I told you, like I said, if Tio go on the inside and start working that body early, he came first punch. He came out, stabbed him in his motherfucking stomach. Threw a little jab and shit, but that first punch he landed was a body shot.
And here's the thing, bro. I give thumbs up to Tio. I give thumbs up to Tio Senior. They had a great game plan. They was focused.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. They was focused. Tio was focused because he listened to everything his dad was telling him. The last couple of fights, he was like, son, are you paying attention to what I'm saying? Are you listening? Are you looking at me?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see none of that last night. I seen a laser focus. Teofimo Senior and Junior.
Wow,
and I give him props today, man. I give him props.
Hey, John Sims, I say y'all don't let Tio fool y'all with that old dying shit. Y'all got to go back and listen to the last show, man.
That's why. I
say don't let Tio fool y'all. I feel like dying and all that shit. I say don't let him fool y'all through semantics, man. That motherfucker training.
Hey, last night just showed you got to fight to the final bell, bro.
Yeah,
you never heard the post fight, huh, bro?
This motherfucking grind and won that fight, man. I give it up to
you. Never heard the post fight, huh?
I ain't, man. I went back to sleep after this.
Tio is a
goddamn shed the turf for Tio, man. That boy put that work in.
They call him the takeover. I'm gonna start calling this nigga the chameleon.
The chameleon.
Because last night he was like, I want to kill him. I want to this and that. He apologized to that man in the center of the ring. I apologize. I was wrong for saying that. I don't want to kill you. I want you to go back to your family safe and healthy.
You heard me. He
I said
did
that
down there, did to
chameleon.
Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, wipe the nigga sweat
Yep.
off his face. Boy, that
Yep.
shit crazy, bro. T.O. beat his motherfucking ass, man. I
I tell
was
you what,
right and wrong in that situation. I was wrong with the win, but I was right about T.O. Boy. If he beat him up in the inside, he stood toe to toe with him. He danced around the first 4 rounds. He started eating that shit. I say, damn, T.O. took that left hook, that right hook like that. Damn, he took that leg, ate that motherfucker, and hit his ass with a stiff jab. I'm like, okay. I'm telling you, after round 4, T.O. came off that motherfucker stool like Aaron Pryor, boy, when he hit that bottle that I made. I'm telling you.
I remember round 5, man. I remember this distinctly. I remember round 5. Fucking Josh Taylor was in the clinch with fucking T.O. and Josh Taylor woke the fuck up. T.O. hit him with an uppercut from hell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I actually
They
thought
both was doing some good ass exchanges in that round 5. That's what turned the fight for me. He turned that shit all the way up, bro.
You know what did it for me? I said T.O. is on his A game. Josh Taylor is a dirty fighter.
Yeah.
And the referee kept warning him and stuff. Kept warning him and stuff like that. T.O. hit him with a low blow the same way as he been hitting T.O. I said, man, T.O. got a good chance of winning this fight because nobody ever got dirty with Josh Taylor. And T.O. was, you know what I'm saying, was rough. And T.O. was being rough in there too now. You can hit me behind the head, I'm hit you behind the head. You can hit me below the belt, I'm hit you below the belt.
That's what was pissing me off about T.O. last night, right? T.O. was
that one, he ain't try to hit him below the belt. He ain't tried to.
Because T.O. was starting to complain, and I was screaming at the TV, motherfucker, stop bitching and just hit him. Don't bitch. You're in a boxing match. Don't fucking bitch. Just hit him. Let the fucking ref deal with that shit. Just get in there and stop fucking bitching. Stop saying, oh, he did. No, fuck that fight. Just fucking fight. I was getting, dude, you should have heard me yelling at
points away and all type of shit.
At one point, Brew and EJ, I thought T.O. could have stopped Josh Taylor last night.
I did too.
He had him hurt bad.
He could have stopped in the last round when Josh kept coming forward.
I seen Josh Taylor
round 11. He
Regis and Catterall in them fights, but the way he was looking, and every time T.O. would touch him, his expressions. And I know Regis can punch. I know Jose Ramirez can punch and stuff.
He was making Josh Taylor miss, man.
I don't know if he had that black Aaron Pryor bottle or something.
I'm telling you.
Because T.O. was hitting him with some shit and his facial reactions. I said, man, I know Regis hit hard and I know Jose Ramirez hit hard. But he wasn't looking like that in them fights, man. He was like, damn, every time this cat touched me, it hurts.
Remember in round 7, Josh Taylor threw a left and a right hook and missed both of them, and he stepped back because that shit made him extra tired. T.O. hit him with his stomach. He threw 2 punches and missed, and T.O. hit his ass immediately after that.
And Cam was on the panel last night, bro. I said, damn, Josh Taylor. I kept saying he's fighting a dumbass fight. And I said, if Josh Taylor don't be careful, Teofimo Lopez does have pop in his punch.
Yeah,
we wasn't able to see it just yet at 140. I said, but Teo has pop. I saw out of Tank Davis, he was the next biggest puncher to me at 135.
Let me ask you
Teo
this.
can punch.
Who should Teo fight next? Is he going to get a shot at Prograis? Is that going to happen? We already know what happened if Rolly gets involved. Or is there a possibility of Haney? Is there that possibility?
I do everything Devin Haney trying to do. Right.
Here's my thing, EJ. I like to put stuff in real life perspective. Take care of his business with this court situation and his ex-wife because he's trying to get custody of his daughter. I think if he can win in that situation,
he probably dedicated that fight.
Yeah, I think if he get over that hurdle and stuff like that, because that's life. This is serious. What he did in the ring was great, but he ain't gonna fight forever. He ain't gonna fight forever. You know what I'm saying? But this situation is a little more serious. I don't know what he's gonna do because isn't T a free agent?
Is he?
Damn,
Yeah,
is he?
he is. Yep, he's a free agent now. That's what he said. This is my last fight with Top Rank.
And then the
I
thing,
mean, I know Floyd Mayweather said he wants T.O. to fight Tank Davis. Floyd Mayweather said he wants that fight. So I don't know.
And then the thing about it, maybe it's the more makeable fight for Devin and Regis because we don't know if Devin re-signed with Top Rank, go back to Eddie Hearn in the zone. I don't know. It's stuff like that. Like each one said, a lot of those guys is in great positions. We know where Regis is at. Regis is set where he at. We don't know what T.O.'s going to do, and we don't know what Devin's going to do. So all those fights is matchable. It's just the two guys, Devin and T.O. What y'all going to do? Who y'all going to sign with? Who y'all going to be with going into your next fight? That's the thing. Y'all going to be at Top Rank. Y'all going to go to PBC. Y'all going to go to the zone. It's like we don't know because if them two guys would go to the zone, man, that's a major move for the zone. That's a major move. Major.
Who they go to?
That's major, man. That's major. If them two guys, if Devin Haney goes back to the zone and stuff, and T.O. goes to the zone, that's major. That's a big ploy for the zone. That's big, man.
All I know is that's above my pay grade as far as who's going to what. I just want to see the fights, and I'll call the fights, and I'll give you my predictions in which I was feeling really.
The thing about it with T.O., and he said it last night after the fight when he said I'm gonna retire. I know they'll just after the fight talk. I know he's emotional. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, he finna retire.
He did make some sense about it. He was like, I need to be a little more well respected, which he bought a lot of the stuff that he been through on himself.
Yes.
But the key caveat he told me, it's time for me to start making some money. What situation can give me the best opportunity to solidify me financially? If I'm not going back to Top Rank, can the zone do that? Give me the money that I think I'm worth. Because he said last night, I'm more than $1 million fighter. And I kind of agree with that. He feels he's heavily underpaid. And what he's accomplished so far at the age of 25 in the sport of boxing, he's a 2-time lineal champion. He beat two lineal guys at the top of their weight classes. He said, I am better and I'm bigger than $1 million fighter.
And he ain't
I
good
agree
shape,
with that.
man.
I agree with that. So who can give him, because he's been a champion. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to chase down being a champion. He has done that already at the age of 25. Financially.
So he's ready for the cap fight.
Yeah, financially, who's going to provide for him financially? That's going to be the thing. So before I can match him up with all these fighters and it's all great fights, who's going to take care of that brother financially? What he's seeking at? What he's searching for?
Ace Money just said, Ace Money, what do you mean Tank can steal that shit from Haney? What you explain that to me? What are you talking? I mean, you got to clarify, my brother. You got to clarify that one. What exactly do you mean by Tank can steal that fight from Haney?
I mean, Tank could come out and say he want to fight T.O.
Yep.
And T.O.'s gonna go fight Tank because that's a way bigger fight than Devin Haney.
Yep.
But you think Tank would go up to 140? Because I know
I don't see. That's a good question. Now that's the only question because I did hear Floyd Mayweather say like he wants Tank Davis to fight Teofimo Lopez. Floyd Mayweather, they asked him what fights you want to see in boxing. He said Earl Spence and Crawford, Tyson Fury and Usyk, Devin Haney and Shakur, and he said Tank Davis with Teofimo Lopez. So I know that's what Mayweather said. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I know T.O.'s a free agent.
I don't think T.O.'s gonna do that catchweight shit like Ryan did. He's not coming down.
I mean, if he wants the Tank payday to fight Tank, you're gonna do whatever you have to do, whatever it takes to get a Tank fight. I don't think T.O. be blowing up to like 160 pounds overweight, like try to be a weight bully like Ryan anyway. But he would. Tank is gonna dictate how whatever though, because he is the A side. Tank is the face of boxing. So I'm pretty sure Tio wants that big payday with Tank Davis. Because even if you lose to Tank Davis, your stock is gonna go up. But I think Tank and Tio will be a good fight, man, because that'd be a good fight, man. I seen them spar with each other. It's on video.
Yeah.
Tank and Tio damn near 50-50. Because
I
Tio
think
got
that,
power. Tio got some skills too. Tio
and
can box.
I think hit your money. That fighter do good numbers too.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That fighter do good
sure.
numbers.
And Mayweather said
I
he
wouldn't
wanted.
doubt that fight makes money. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't doubt that fight makes money. But
And Coach Calvin said he want that fight too. He said he want that fight. Tank Davis and Teofimo. Tank's team been talking about Tio that they wanted that fight. But after seeing last night, Tio did look kind of dangerous, bro.
Fight, when it all boiled down, them niggas finna run up to 140 and try to fight Tio. Like I said, was gonna happen.
Yep.
That this whole scene starting to play out now. The one
Big
that I broke down.
Big O said, "I'm sorry. Go ahead, Hebrew. I'll go after you.
Go ahead. You got
go ahead, bro. I'm my bad. Go ahead. You was talking.
Go ahead. Read the chat.
No, he said Tank will fight 2 at 140. He not as big as those other guys. Yeah. Then Tank and Tio could probably do $1 million, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Tio stock is going back up.
Tio easy, Big O.
Tio was hot again.
You right. That fight can do $1 million.
No, it will do $1 million. He got a belt now.
And we can't say we can't say when it comes to that situation if that fight was come off, where they ain't fight for nothing. Yeah, they fighting for something. They fighting for something in that fight. And I'd give Tank major props. You know, a lot of people like to shit on his resume. If that fight was to come off, I'd give Tank, because I'm a big Tank fan. We all like Tank. That's major. That's major. Y'all say I'm not fighting the guys? This is the guy. This is a guy y'all say I'm not fighting. This is a guy y'all say I don't have on my resume. If that fight was to come up, where I got one. 2. That would be an excellent fight. Tank versus Tio. Shh, man.
Well, Age Money, I wanted to come by and give you my thoughts on the fight last night. Thank you for letting me be up on the panel, my brother. It's always a pleasure. I'll see you next time, man.
All right, EJ.
All right, salute, Jed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The cap fight is coming upon us, man.
I don't know, man. Tank could try to take that fight, bro. Teofimo, like, everybody want to fight Tank Davis. Tank Davis is a way bigger star than Devin Haney. Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez is a much bigger fight than Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. You know, so Teofimo said that was his last fight on Top Rank. He said he was going to leave, and you know what I mean? So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I know that if Tank Davis come out and say he want to fight Teofimo Lopez will take a Tank Davis fight over a Devin Haney fight any day. And that's just not Tio. Anybody would rather fight Tank over Devin Haney because Tank is a much bigger fight, bro. Tank is a superstar. Devin Haney ain't no Tank Davis.
I was going to say at one point, even though whatever we thought was the right or wrong decision with Devin and Loma, and the winner of Tio and Josh Taylor, the logical fight would have been Devin Haney. Devin Haney should fight Tank. I don't know now. I can't say that no more. That Devin Haney is in the driver's seat for a Tank fight now. I don't know.
Yeah, Teofimo.
I think that nigga might be in the back seat now. I think Tio is in the driver's seat after his win last night and who he beat.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Who he
beat Loma. He beat Loma with no controversy.
Yep.
Fair and square. He dominated. And then he beat Josh Taylor. So even Floyd Mayweather, he said he wants to see Tank fight Teofimo. So Floyd been talking about this. It's something about that Tio fight that Mayweather wants Tio. But Tio got options. Tio could go try to fight Ryan Garcia. Tio could go fight Ryan. Tio could go fight Tank. Tio could go fight against Rolly. Tio got options. He could even go fight a Broner. You know what I'm saying? He could fight Haney.
He can have a unification with Regis.
With Regis, Tio got plenty of options, and you know, a lot of people, I think they willing to do business with Tio. Tio know how to sell a fight. Tio talk his ass off. Tio full of controversy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I picked against him last night, but you know what? Each man, I gotta give the man his props. From what he overcame, whether we thought he was bullshit, whether it was legit. I think the kid do have issues outside the ring. I really do.
Yep.
And he was able to hold it together and put his emotions aside and stuff like that. Tio is a tough out, man. This kid is a tough out. If, like I say, if he can stay consistent, because one thing I can see, he's never out of shape. Don't miss weight. It just is if he can stay consistently mental wise. That's it for me with Tio. As for his abilities and stuff, we don't have a perfect fighter. You know what I'm saying? Even our favorite fighter that we think is the best have some flaws. They're not perfect and stuff like that. And Tio is far from perfect, just like a Devin Haney, just like a Tank, just like a Shakur, just like a Spence, just like a Crawford. None of these guys aren't flawed and stuff like that. They all have imperfections inside and outside the ring. They might have imperfections outside the ring that we just don't know, that they don't publicize. But that's life. I'm glad for the young man. I didn't like the comment he made about the black fighters, because that's pretty much had a lot.
I still want him to apologize for that shit, though. I would like for him to apologize.
It had a lot to do for me with Josh Taylor wanting to win more so than basically what they bring to the table in the ring, because I didn't like that statement. And so he didn't have to make that statement, because when you say black fighters and stuff like that, these guys had nothing to do with what's going on with you in your boxing career. And when he made that statement, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't give him a pass on that, because I knew where he was directing it. You know, I knew what he was directing it to, the black guys that fight on top ring, the Shakurs, the Keyshawn, the Jared Anderson. I knew what but those guys are handling their business. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
You know,
he shouldn't have said that, and it did it for me. You know what I'm saying? That really did it for me with that. You know, but I give him all props. You know, I give it up. Tio's the man now at 140. He is the man. Everybody got to look up at him. He is the man now. And Devin Haney too. You got to look up at Tio too. Just like you have to look up him at 135, you got to look up at him again at 140. That's just the way it is. That's the bottom line. That's just the way it is. Tio is back at that number one spot. You know, I think a win like that, a lot of people say no, you have to give him pound for pound considerations now. You have to.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
You got to, man. You got to. I don't care what nobody says. You have to. I don't know who I would take off each month, because I know you do a list and you have your own list and stuff. I would have to break it down and look at it myself, fighter for fighter and stuff like that and stuff. He's a 2-division champion. He's a 2-time lineal champion, stuff like that. I would have to. But I think Tio belongs on that list. Where I would put him number-wise, I would have to wait and see. But I think he would be on that list.
What about his loss, though, to Josh Taylor? His loss to Kambosos. Do you, when you think about your pound for pound, does that loss kind of like, you know, do you think that loss would prevent him from being on the pound for pound? Or do you feel like that win last night and what he did against Loma, that should, overshadow the loss that he took to Kambosos?
Yeah, because I looked at it that was a big step back, him losing the Kambosos, and a lot of other guys that came in the rankings has been consistent. They been winning on a championship level, like Bivol beats Canelo and stuff like that. Bivol has been a champion, but he beat a guy that's pound for pound undisputed champion at 168. Champion at 175. He beat him convincingly. So I didn't have an issue with Bivol getting on that pound for pound list, because he wasn't on that. But I got to look at what Tio did last night. It's like that loss he had to Kambosos. It was like almost 2 or 3 wins in one fight for him. It's like even if he would have beat Kambosos and stuff, and that's a big win, man. That's a big win. The number one guy at 140, that's a big win. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
That's a big
undefeated fighter
win,
like
man.
Josh Taylor, who was undisputed, a respected champion.
Yep.
You know, who beat Regis Prograis, who beat Jose Ramirez. That is a big ass win for Teofimo. I ain't gonna lie. Even if he lost to Kambosos, he still did a lot. He was
He
already.
did a lot. And
I feel like he was undisputed at 135, unified undisputed at 135, and then goes up, becomes lineal WBO champion. He did a lot than a lot of them dudes on the pound for pound, though. He probably did more than some of them guys on there.
Yeah. Because he in 2 different separate weight classes, bitch. He took that number 1 spot.
And the way he beat Josh.
He took it from Josh Taylor.
Yeah, the way he beat Josh he beat him up bad.
Yep, he did. He destroyed Josh Taylor.
He probably put him in the hospital for like a week, man. That dude's fucked up now.
Josh Taylor asking for the rematch. He don't deserve no rematch, man. He got his ass whooped. It wasn't close.
Yeah, he was just trying not to quit. By the 12th round, he was just like he was doing everything he could just not to lay down on the ground, man. He was about to throw him into the ditch. Dude, he was beat up bad. Tio turned it on that 12th round, just beat his ass. It was bad. You don't see a guy get beat up like that very often. He got beat up bad. I'm surprised they didn't stop the fight.
I thought they did when he ran back to the corner in the 12th round.
Yeah, that was stupid of Tio. He could have finished him. I don't know why he asked. Sometimes I don't know why you keep on showboating so much when you're whooping his ass, man. It's like, what do you think about McGee? What are we going to do with McGee? You can't. It was a hell of a fight, but we don't want to put him in with somebody too hard. We don't want to put him in anybody in the top.
Bro said he won his rematch. The dude he fought.
That was a tough fight, dude. The crowd was going absolutely nuts in that fight. That's one of the top fights of the year. Those guys beat each other up, man. I don't know who Munguia could fight next. Besides, I wouldn't want to put him up against Morrell, and Morrell's going to knock him out. You know, don't want to put him up in. He's 168 now.
Hey, y'all seen that? Jaime Munguia called Benavidez' dad at the post-fight press conference after his fight last night, and Jaime Munguia and Benavidez is talking about fighting. Benavidez, they talking about fighting Munguia instead of Morrell, bro. They ducking Morrell. They want to fight Munguia. Could y'all believe that?
I think
Munguia barely won that fight last night, bro.
He should duck Morrell for sure. Morrell's gonna knock David Munguia,
who's never even fought at 168. Munguia fight at 160. You trying to bring him up, and Munguia look like he don't even look like shit. Everybody know Munguia is not that good, bro.
I know, but at least he has a chance. David Benavidez has a chance to win. There's no way he's going to beat Morrell. Morrell's going to knock him out.
Yeah, but he got to cherry pick a dude, like a dude that's not good. I thought he want to fight the best. Like Munguia doesn't even fight in the weight division. Why would you going to call out Munguia?
He's not a not a champion in the division he in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate the fight because at least it'd be entertaining. McGee can take an ass whooping. He got his ass. He got beat up. Those guys beat the shit out of each other.
He be taking punches with his face, bro.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man. I was going crazy, man. I was over here last night and watching Munguia versus Derevchenko or something like that. Yeah. That was a barn burn.
Sergey Derevchenko, he's the same guy a lot of people thought beat Triple G. A lot of people thought he got robbed in that Triple G fight. And he fought against Charlo, and he fought Danny Jacobs. But
he ain't never been stopped before either.
He just lost his last 2 fights, didn't it? Or now 3 fights in a row. And then there are 4 fights in a row. He lost 5 fights in a row.
I think
Should have
that
beat
was
Triple G. They robbed him.
I think that was his best performance last night. He got
And
that
Triple his
should have
performance
been.
with Triple G
It should have
was
been
pretty
called a
good.
draw almost.
His performance with Triple G was good. I thought he won that fight.
Yeah.
No, his first L he took was to Daniel Jacobs. Then
That
he
was
lost.
controversy too. Then
Yep, that
he
was a
fought a good fight.
controversial win
Yeah,
too.
that was a
So
split decision. Hell yeah. So then he fought Triple G. Then he fought Charlo. Then he fought Carlos Hernandez. That was a shaky one too. That Carlos Hernandez fight. That was a majority decision.
You know, he don't have that many pro fights, but he's fought all the best. You know, at least he's fighting guys. A lot of these motherfuckers won't fight anybody. They'll fight 40 fights like Munguia and finally fight a tough fight. Yeah, Munguia has like 40 fights. It's crazy.
42.
He hasn't fought shit.
Nope.
And that was the first tough fight.
That's just like your boy Zerdo was the same way.
yep.
I know, man. I hope he got his footwork together because he looked like a slow foot, man. And then he lost confidence. He didn't even make weight for his last fight and didn't even show up. And he said, yeah, I wonder if Zerdo's done, man. Like, lost all confidence, man. I fucking.
Now he better go to cruiserweight division. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yo, we got somebody trying to join the panel. Let's make sure we're not a troll. Yo, Michael, what's up, man? You not a troll, is it, bro?
No, sir.
What's up with you? What you thought about that fight?
Man, yeah, I think Tio, he surprised a lot of people. I mean, just like a lot of us thought. I mean, I kind of had Tio, like, despite what he was saying and all that, I knew he wasn't like mentally like there and stuff. He's still going through like a lot, like outside of the ring and stuff like that. But I still had Tio, man. Like, I wasn't like I wasn't counting out his skills or nothing. I mean, we've seen Tio like box really well before against Loma and shit like that. Like, yeah, I mean, I just haven't forgot like the old Tio. I know in his like past fights, like he hasn't looked so good, but I feel like with those guys like in those like that top caliber like up there, I feel like his style is just like it's hand in hand with those guys for him. Like it just goes really well with him because he could just box the shit out of them guys. So yeah, I think Teo he looked really nice yesterday. So yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think?
I think if Teofimo can stay consistent when it comes to his mental, because that's a big part of sport of boxing. If you're mentally strong, because he got the skills and the talent and the attributes, he has that. Physically, he has that. That he has that on par. Is can we get a consistent? Can we get a fighter that can keep it together consistently? Because you're gonna have to be able to do that when you reach that level. When you're at that elite level, when you're at that top, it's not always just about improving your skills and your boxing ability. Can you keep it together mental wise? Because that's the major hurdle. Because you up there, everybody looking at you. Tio ain't gonna be considered an underdog no more. Leading up to this Josh Taylor fight and how he looked in his last two fights, he was considered a major underdog. That's out the window now. And if you want to stay up there, let's see if he can keep his mental and keep it all gathered together, because that's what he's going to have. And he got that. Man, Teofimo Lopez is a hard guy to beat, man. Because I never really questioned his abilities. I never did question that. I always thought he was a good fighter. But can he keep it together upstairs? That was my only issue with him. Keep it together upstairs.
Yeah, I feel like once he like figures out hopefully like what's going on with all that legal situation with his son and stuff outside of the ring and stuff, I hope that he'll be like in a better place mentally like outside of the ring. And I mean, it looks like with his with his training situation and stuff, people were all questioning his training situation. It looks like he didn't let that like let what people say deter him or something. He believed in the process. He trusts the process. He didn't bring somebody new in just because this and that. He actually got rid of everybody and just got rid of the distractions and just stuck to him and his dad. And I think that worked out really well for him. But it wouldn't hurt also adding some more elements to his game and stuff with the like with even like a nutritionist and stuff, because it looked like he had to strip down and stuff like that. But that's all up to him and stuff. I feel like he could still make 140 comfortably. He looks pretty comfortable, and that's another thing what I was gonna bring up too. Actually, nobody was really talking about the weigh-in and stuff. I personally thought that Josh Taylor, he looked really dry in the weigh-in. He looked really drained in my opinion. We've seen Josh Taylor fight at 147 before. We know he's fought at 147, I believe, for his whole career. And honestly, yeah, yesterday he
looked like
Friday,
a weight bully.
He really does. He's a big boy. I mean, Teo's not the biggest guy either, but I mean, Teo ain't no little guy, and Josh Taylor, he looks like big next to that guy, almost like a Devin Haney and Loma. Shit.
Yeah, I don't like it when some guys suck down that much. He's just a weight bully point fighter. I don't really particularly care for Josh Taylor, to tell you the truth. I was glad to see that.
I think. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
There was this interview before the fight. It either was fight day or after the weigh-in. I think it was fight day though. It was on one of the UK channels or something. He was talking about that he already put on 16 pounds or something, and it wasn't even like, it was like the morning of the fight. And I was just like, wow, like if you put on 16 pounds already, I could just imagine he's at least going to put on like 25 pounds by the time he like weighed in to fight night, at least 25 or 30 pounds. So yeah, he's one of those guys that cuts off at least like 30 or more pounds.
He needs to go for 147 at least. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he looked way too big for 140. Way too big.
Well, the thing about that, Josh Taylor know the dangers at 147. He knows that he goes up there, which he should be up there and stuff. I'm not going to be that natural, bigger, stronger fighter up there.
That's true.
Where I ain't going to be weight bullying these welterweights.
Oh, Spencer, finish that guy.
They are huge. I can't weight bully these guys. They are naturally huge.
Bud would smash.
I can't weight bully a Stanionis. I can't weight bully a Boots. I can't weight bully a Virgil. I can't weight bully a Thurman or Spence. These guys are natural, and Bud now are naturally huge. And they can fight, and they can punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very
honest. He can't beat none of those guys. I don't even think he can beat Boots. I think he get knocked out by Boots.
And I think if he try to make it a fire fight, he gets knocked out by Virgil Ortiz.
Yep.
You know, because he's a natural bigger guy and he's a puncher. And his style would be horrible for Virgil Ortiz, who wants to fight on the inside and make it rough and tough.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, the way he was trying to fight Teo last night, it ain't gonna work with these guys at 47. Sorry, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, not at all.
Not the guys that we seen, even though Bud and EJ is the two other statesmen of the weight class. But when you start looking at the other guys, which they start in Thurman, they start flattening out to younger fighters and stuff like that. I think it'd be a lot. He'd be biting off a lot at 147. He'd be biting off a lot.
He'd have to gain some strength. He doesn't have enough punching power. That's the problem with him. Josh Taylor really doesn't have the punching power he really needs.
Not only that, too, I feel like like them guys, they have outside game and inside game too. Like this, like he was saying, yeah, I feel like even without like having carrying all that power up to 147, I feel like he couldn't even outbox these guys. He couldn't even mess with these dudes. Like he couldn't.
After looking at his face last night, I almost think he should retire. He was so beat up.
Yeah, he looked depleted leaving the ring. He
Like
looked
take him to the hospital. That's what I thought. But
yeah, Tio almost stopped him a couple times. I remember in the fourth round, he got him really good. Almost stopped him in the fourth round. It was the eighth round. Again, he hurt him almost to the point where he stopped him. And then it was the last round in round 12. He was closing the show. Tio was.
Josh Taylor should take a light fight like with Devin Haney, where he doesn't have to worry about getting hurt. You know, some kind of fight. He's not going to get beat to tar like he did last night. Man. He got beat up bad.
Yeah, he did, and I'm glad people got to see Tio carry up that weight to 140. A lot of people before this fight were saying, including Tim Bradley, Tio doesn't have that power at 140. This and that. I disagree. He almost stopped the champion at 140, and I feel like he has that power that we still saw at 135. It might not be that one shot knock you down power, but I feel like Tio knows how to place his shots, and he knows how to really use his weight and sit down on his punches, and like uh just like use the right angle just to get you right there, just to sit you down. So I still think that
Those
he
big
does have that.
jumping shots too. Those whap, those are really powerful when he lunges in and explodes. I mean, they're dangerous.
Yeah. Those leaping hooks, I was wondering if he would land it or even throw it, and he did a couple times, and it was beautiful.
Josh just gutted himself through where he didn't get finished. He really should have. They really should have stopped the fight. And he was. If they would have been anybody else, I think they would have stopped the fight.
Yeah.
You see, they get stopped for a lot less than that.
Well, if Tio was the champion, they probably would have stopped the fight. Yeah, for sure. Because those scorecards were ridiculous. 115 to 113.
No way. That's stupid.
Two judges had it 115 to 113.
There's at least 6 or 7 rounds different between that on that fight. I would only give Josh Taylor maybe 2 rounds of the whole damn fight.
Yeah, like 3 being generous. Like I don't know what fight. This fight wasn't even close. I'm sorry. Like, I had Josh Taylor win in round 1 and round 2. Or you could arguably say round 3 because Tio just got warmed up and he just round 3 through round 12. I had Tio taking every single round. It was
a beatdown.
It was a masterclass performance by Tio. I love seeing it. It was vintage Tio. Like, I'm glad Tio's back. I'm glad he set up a lot of boxing critics. And yeah, Tio is back. I'm glad. We have a lot of good fights to see. Tio and Haney, that rivalry, that fight is gonna sell out pay-per-view.
So Haney can't run away from the shit that Tio brings. He'll just come at you.
Yeah,
punching out you, hitting you.
Yeah, I don't think that well, we'll see how Haney will look at 142 because I feel like I don't know, but I feel like Haney should and would take up a tune-up fight before he fought Tio, because going right into Tio, I feel like Tio would be the favorite after that performance with Loma. And then with Tio's performance on Josh Taylor, I feel like Tio would have a really good chance of being the favorite in that fight.
Do you think Kambosa would be willing to go up to 140 to try to get that belt?
It's hard to say because Kambosos has been talking like he wants to compete at 135 with it sounds like he wants to work his way up to a Shakur fight. I don't know if he's just saying that to get back in the to get back in the
He
loop,
ain't beating
or
Shakur, man. There's no way.
yeah, no way he's messing with that dude. No way he's messing with that dude. But
that's a career-ending fight for
but
him.
he
That
he
ain't good.
could be saying that to get back in the loop because he is it would get him it would get him like because Shakur is considered like a contender, so it would be like it would get him like it would get him a step closer to getting a title. But I don't think he'd if he would I think he would just do it to just try to get back in the loop, or if he had some crazy idea
He
that
didn't
he would
look
do
good against Haney, that's for sure. He looked
at
bad.
all in either fight.
Yeah, he looked bad. Yeah, it's like he was trying to come in, but he kept on. He was just wait with that second fight, just wait with that big right hand to club him every time he tried to come in.
Yeah,
He kind of got beat up.
Oh, yeah, he didn't have a game plan at all, and if he did, it just went out the window after he saw that he was just getting just outboxed from the outside, the inside, and but
Yeah,
I think the 140 division is going to look really good now, really interesting now with what Tio brought, and like I said, the Teofimo and Devin Haney fight, I think it'll do really good because the dads, them two have history.
Can you imagine the shit the dads would talk? Probably more dad talk than fucking the two fighters talking.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I could see that for sure. It's like
Two
let the
big
dads
mouth
do all
dads.
the selling. Yeah, for sure. Let all the dads do the selling. But I think that fight would do better than Loma and Haney on pay-per-view if they had it on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of options for Tio now because after that performance, it was good. It was on free TV because nobody wanted to watch that Amanda Nunes fight. It was a shit fight. We all knew that was crap. There was nothing good on that card, and everybody's like, "Well, we can watch boxing. Tio's fighting." So like, they probably had 2 million people watching that fight last night or more.
Yeah, it was a really good idea having it on free TV. They definitely got more eyes on it because of the fact, I mean, boxing fans been paying for these pay-per-views back to back to back since David Benavidez, since that big fight with David Benavidez, or actually since Tank Davis and Hector Garcia, if they bought that fight. So
The
it's really
Tank fight is also. I mean, the Tank fight is just ridiculous. I like Tio, but him fighting Tank kind of makes me a little bit nervous. I think the Tank may finish Tio. It's like the way he hits, man.
Oh yeah, I think Tank always carries that into the ring with anybody, especially at these lower weight divisions that we've been seeing him at 35 and 40. He's just ruthless. But I think it would be good matchup stylistically because Tio can box. I'm really glad Tio like showed what he could do. Like Tio showed his IQ a lot in that fight, and that's something that people do not give that man credit for. He has really good IQ. He'll stand in your face with his hands down, let you throw a shot, move to the side. He keeps his head on the line sometimes, but he'll move it out of the way. Like he knows how to use his footwork and he knows how to get out of the way.
He avoided a lot of punches last night. A lot.
Yeah, for sure. And people say Tio doesn't have a chin. I seen him get hit with some pretty clean shots, and I mean he was right there. I mean not that Josh Taylor is the most powerful guy or anything, but I saw Tio get clipped with a couple clean uppercuts and whatnot, and he was still there, and he was giving it to Josh Taylor, like really handing it to him.
Yeah, he showed some dog last night. That's for sure.
Yeah. Who else is in here? I can't see who else is in here.
I think maybe we're the only people here. Or the what was that English fight? What that guy that kept on trying to show off earlier in the evening? There was like real lightweight guy. What's his name? Something like Sonny something. What was his name?
Are you talking about Sonny Edwards? Sonny Edwards?
He did too much screwing around and not enough throwing the hands, man. There's a lot of running away and shit. Throw those damn hands, man.
Didn't he win? He called out Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah, but he did fucking around so much, like, ooh, look, you can't hit me. I'm gonna run away. And then he's like, he won't hardly throw any punches. Throw some more damn punches, man. You better start. It kind of pisses me off like that.
That was on that zone card.
Yeah, I was kind of getting irritated, man. Throw your damn hands, man. I was like, shit.
Okay.
Yeah, just running away and then showboating and whatever, looking away and trying to show how much of a hot dog he was, but he never throwing his hands. And the other guy was landing on him quite a bit too. And I was like, he needs to really work on throwing better combinations instead of just, I mean, it's okay to showboat a little bit, but come on, man. You're not even throwing anything back.
Yeah, no, you gotta lock in. You have to lock in. Like, your opponent is trying to take your head off. None of that stuff. I mean, yeah, like you said, you could do a little bit of that, but after that, lock in. Like, none of that stuff. Because like you said, he wasn't even doing much.
Yeah, it's like stupid. I actually was kind of gritting my teeth when I was watching him do all this. It wasn't just the showboating. It was like he wasn't throwing anything. Like, he every once in a while throw a little bit, like here and there, and I think he could have the skills to be beating guys up, but he don't do it. And like, I'm sorry, that's not what I want. I came here to watch, man. Just you running away and smiling and whatever you're doing, you know. I wanted to punch him in the face by the time of the fight.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see that any of the DAZN fights, any of that. Like, I saw the highlights and stuff from the Munguia fight and stuff, but I'm not subscribed to DAZN anymore. I wasn't really.
That Munguia fight was a fire. It was complete fire. It was like a barn burner from the very beginning. They just beat the shit out of each other. I was surprised one of them didn't go down. I as many times as both of them got hurt. Munguia would be hurt, and then Shevchenko would be really hurt, and then it's like back and forth. They'd be both hurt in the same round. Like,
yeah, from what I heard,
they made it to the end.
From round one, it was just crazy.
Yeah, it did. It didn't even take like 15, 20 seconds. They're beating each other up.
Wow,
they were both hurt from about 20 seconds in.
Yeah, I actually remember that Ukrainian guy on the undercard of a big PBC card a couple years ago, and that's when I really remember them like trying to build him up. And then after that, I don't know if he took a layoff or something, but I didn't really see him on any undercards or anything like that. And then he was coming back to fight Munguia. I was like, this fight might be a little late or something like that. So it's kind of why I didn't.
They may be. That's one of the great fights. They're going to consider that one of the top fights of the whole year. The Munguia. Wow, that was crazy. You don't see fights like that very often.
Yeah, sounds like that other guy really brought it. But I knew he was gonna bring it, but I thought it was maybe a couple years too late. But no, it looks like he's still in pretty good condition, and he gave Munguia a run for his money. But yeah, how about that undercard with Xander Zayas?
Oh, Xander looked pretty good last night, but he couldn't get the knockout. So that's the only thing he missed, man. But he had a good performance. It was exciting, but he couldn't get the knockout. He wasn't able to get the stoppage. I think that's the only thing he's missing. He's still learning how to finish people.
Yeah.
He's still learning how to get that stoppage.
I feel like he needs to learn how to just limitate just like when to use like all of his energy in his punches, because you could see he's just he's a real aggressive fighter, but it looks like he just used a lot of his juice in all of his shots, just his jab, he has a really good jab too. Talking about his jab, he has a really beautiful jab, but I just see him like just throwing like just everything in his shots, and I feel like if he could just limitate some of that, like just tap here and then just crack to the body with one, and then I feel like that'll help him out a lot too, just that, because I feel like yeah, like his opponents just anticipate all them hard shots, so it's kind of like, yeah, more easier for them to like anticipate the shot coming, as opposed to like if you surprise them. And there was he caught him a lot of times, but I feel like, yeah, he just I feel like it kind of.
Some people question his punching power. Some of the boxing fans they question how much power does he really have, because he's not able to finish some of these guys, and he's landing like hard, clean shots, but he can't knock them out.
Okay,
I
I
think
could
it's
see.
just more experience. I think it's because he's just so young and he's still learning how to finish people off. You know,
Right,
that's what I think. But he's a
right.
very good boxer, and he has a lot of skills, very technical too. Like you said, he knows how to box. He
Yeah,
doesn't get enough credit for his skills.
yeah. He knows how to use his jab very well. I seen him using his jab like crazy. I almost saw like a 5-piece jab. Just, yeah, just really excellent jab. But yeah, like I feel like if yeah, just getting in there with different guys and stuff like that, just just that experience. And I'm glad he got in there with that guy, because that guy, he had a lot of experience on his belt and stuff too. That was probably um his best opponent to date. So I feel like that was a good fight for him. He went the full distance with him, and yeah, it's just like a step further for Xander Zayas. I like what Top Rank is doing with him, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
just get
definitely.
him.
He's one of the best prospects in boxing. He's a hell of a fighter. He has a bright future. You know, all he got to do is stay focused and keep working hard, and so he can take his game to the next level. But he has a bright future for damn sure. He's gonna be a champion one day. I think so.
Oh yeah, for sure. I could see it coming. What weight is he fighting in?
He fights at 154 pounds.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he looks really good at the weight. Yeah,
Yeah, he just got to
sure.
take his time, though. Just take his time, keep building, and I think he will be a champion for sure. He
Yeah,
has a
cause
lot of potential.
yeah, cause he don't get tired or nothing like that. Usually, you see with some of these prospects and stuff like that. Kind of like with like I really like Bruce Carrington, but he kind of like slowed down in the later rounds. Like Xander Zayas, he could like just he could fight at the same pace from round 1 to round 8. I kind of like that. Not that Bruce Carrington or something can't, but they'll just have more juice in them early rounds, and it just they'll kind of just get caught with shots that well, at least Bruce Carrington, I seen him getting caught with shots in the later rounds that he just shouldn't have been getting caught with. And I feel like it was just more of like just managing his energy in some of them shots, and just, yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I kind of saw that Shushu fight, and he came out really, really good in the early rounds, and then kind of like in the later rounds, he kind of slowed it down. But it was still a really good performance by Shushu, not taking anything away from him, because he looked really good.
Yeah, that's another very good prospect. He's a young fighter coming up in the game. I just think he needs more experience as a professional, and they got to take their time with Shushu. But he has a bright future as well as a good young fighter. I like Shushu. He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
But
for sure.
I don't know if he's special. He looks like he's a good fighter, but I don't know if he's special.
Yeah,
We still gotta wait and see. We still gotta wait and see. He's about 26 years old. Um, I want to see him started to step it up in competition a little bit more. But
yeah,
they
for
still
sure.
got to take their time with him. You don't want to move him too fast because it's a chance he might lose. But I do like
Yeah,
Shushu. He's a dog for sure.
yeah. He's been fighting some decent guys. They've been almost looking bigger than him these past couple of guys. But yeah, he's been
That
doing his
dude
thing.
bigger than he was much bigger than that dude yesterday though. He was bigger than that guy yesterday he fought against. That's what you think. I thought he was. He looked big for that weight class. He about 5'9". He fight at 126. He big as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He looked, yeah, because on fight night he looked a bit smaller, but yeah, on fight night yesterday, yeah, he looked really good. He looked, yeah, like a lot bigger and stuff like that, and yeah, he looked a lot more comfortable. But um, but yeah, I mean, and that undercard of Top Rank, I actually liked it. It was pretty good. So
Yeah, it was. Usually they always have good undercards, man. They loaded it up, and Jermaine Ortiz, he was supposed to be on the undercard too, but he couldn't make weight, and his fight got canceled.
Oh,
He
I
came
was
in way
wondering.
overweight.
I was wondering if I freaking I was wondering if I missed Jermaine Ortiz fight if I tapped into late or some. Oh man, I'm
Oh,
glad you
no, he
said
missed
that.
weight. He missed weight, bro. He came in like 5 pounds overweight, but I guess he said
Wow.
something like he was injured. He had a back injury. I don't know if he was making excuses or not, but he did put out a video on his YouTube channel trying
Uh-huh.
to explain exactly what happened. He got a YouTube channel, so you should take a look at the video. He
Okay.
explains what happens.
Yeah, for sure. I'll take a look at it. But yeah, Jermaine Ortiz is another fighter that I really like. I really like the performance that he put on with
Loma,
Lomachenko.
I thought he beat Loma, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he arguably beat Loma also. Uh he displayed a really good job, very good footwork, really good clean on the inside. He was getting low, changing levels, getting to the body with the hook. He looked really comfortable in there with Lomachenko. I think like you said, I think he should have won and stuff. I mean, people know what's up, but he looked really good in there. Uh and yeah, I mean after that I knew I mean I
Damn, you went out for a second, bro. But Ortiz looked like he got to move up to 140 pounds. I don't think he can make 135 anymore. To be honest, he's outgrowing the weight division. You know what I mean? What a great performance by Teofimo Lopez last night, man. Are you back now, bro? I couldn't hear you. You went out. What you say?
Yeah, no, my bad. I was getting a call or something, but we were talking about Jermaine Ortiz, right?
Yeah. So I think Jermaine Ortiz is moving up to 140 pounds. I don't think he can make 135 anymore. I believe he's outgrown the weight division. He came in 5 pounds overweight. He looked like Skeletor too. I seen him like during fight week. He looked like he was weight drained, bro. He looked like he was dehydrated. So even and he couldn't make weight. He was already looking like Skeletor, and he couldn't make the weight, and that's bad, bro. You was overweight and you still look weight drained. You know what I mean? So I feel like he needs to move up to 140 pounds. And that was a great performance by Teofimo Lopez last night, man. I want to congratulate Teofimo Lopez and his father. Great job, man. You know what I
Yo,
mean? And go ahead.
my bad. Yeah, this I kept on getting the call. My bad, but I'm all good now. But yeah, Jermaine Ortiz. I think like I kind of saw like in his win, he looked a little bit more sucked in than he was like in his last fights. And I mean, I know he's talked about moving up and stuff like that. So that kind of tells you like a fighter's like kind of struggling to make weight. But yeah, like during getting close to Wayne and during the press conference, I mean, he kind of had them shades on. He looked really kind of see his cheekbones and everything. And Jermaine Ortiz, he's another one of those guys that he's one of those bigger guys for his weight division. But yeah, damn, I didn't know that he missed weight. I was kind of looking forward to him fighting.
Me too. I wanted to see his fight, but man, it got canceled because he couldn't make the weight. And he explains it on his YouTube channel, man. I felt like that's a minor setback for Jermaine because he did have a lot of momentum since that Loma fight. We haven't seen him in the ring ever since, and now he had a chance to fight, and now the fight got canceled because he couldn't make the weight. So now he doesn't get a payday. He doesn't get paid. He doesn't stay active. That's a fucking setback for sure. I can't wait to see him back in the ring for sure, though, bro. And Teofimo Lopez, man. Great performance by fucking Teofimo Lopez last night, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure, bro. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, and I'm gonna come back later. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back, bro. We're gonna do it again later on tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for having me on, brother. Appreciate it.
Man, appreciate that, Michael, man. Make sure you come back, bro.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do.
For sure, y'all. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We out. Congratulations to Teofimo Lopez, the takeover, man.